Hey, what's up? My name's JM Chaley and welcome to my channel. This month I'm doing 31 tips in 31 days. That's 31 tips through the month of July 2024. And this is tip number 11. And my advice, join a writing group. Hopefully there's one in your town or nearby, hopefully within a short drive at least. I don't know exactly how you find them, but maybe you could talk to your local library, or maybe even inquire in your town hall. Libraries tend to know. They're usually affiliated with libraries from what I've seen. What's good about a writing group is you can get with a group of people that are at various stages of their own writing journey. Maybe they're published. Maybe they're working on their very first draft ever. You know, maybe they're in the middle of editing. However along everyone is in their journey, you've got this group of people that can help each other, give each other advice. You know, maybe you find that you're able to give someone advice and help them on their journey. Maybe someone can help you on yours. But another good thing about writing groups is that a lot of them, at least from what I've seen, the one that I belong to and a few others that I've heard about, they will do readings and they'll do live feedback. So let's say I bring in like a chapter. And usually these are timed because you have a certain group of people and the meetings only last so long. So usually you have maybe 5 minutes or 9 minutes or whatever the length of it is. And you read an excerpt, chapter, whatever, from your manuscript. And then there's a bit of a round table. Now that's how my group does it. I've heard of another spin on this, which I kind of like. In advance of the meeting, you send your excerpt to another person. They read it to the group. Because I think that's helpful. Because when I read it, I know exactly what it's supposed to sound like in my head. And I have that bias is going to transfer onto the words that I'm speaking. I mean, I'm not making up content that's not there. But I know when I'm doing dialogue where the inflection is. I know where the emotion is. I know when to take a dramatic pause. And if someone else is reading it, they're not going to know what's in my head. They're not picturing the scene necessarily the way that I pictured it when I wrote it. So they may suddenly come at it a different way. And you may think, well, wait a minute. Now, why are you reading it that way? You know, she's supposed to be angry in this scene or whatever, right? And then you realize, oh, I didn't convey that on the page because the reader is not putting that into their inflection, for example, right? So I think that's a good spin, if you're going to do these kind of like critique, these live critique sessions, to send an excerpt of your manuscript to a person, another person in the group, and they read it. And then you read theirs. You read someone else's. And then there's still that roundtable discussion, right? So I think writing groups is a great opportunity to help each other out, get your kind of a critique going, regardless of what you're doing. I'm doing mine on a very alpha level. I'm at my first draft. I'm bringing chapters of my very first draft of the sequel to The Unlife of Lisa Cooper to my writing group. And so they're getting this very raw, unpolished, not edited, right? But, you know, the feedback is still very helpful. You know, is it landing? Are they laughing at the right parts? You know, are they going, oh, you know, when I stop reading, when I run out of time, are they like, oh no, I want to find out what happened? You know, is all that there? And, you know, if it is, then, you know, check those boxes because I'm hitting the mark, and that's good. So writing groups, definitely find them in your area, join them, go to them, and enjoy. All right, so that about wraps it up. Writing groups. Tip number 11. If you liked this video, if you found it helpful, please smush that like button, and as always, please subscribe. I'm posting every single day in the month of July 2024. So, I'll see you next time.